it is yet another video. I know I'm a bit scruffy. I literally wasn't planning on shooting a video this evening, but I just said, why not? Why not? Why not? Woman, woman thou art. Beautiful, confident, and love. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Bridgett Sono, and yes, in today's topic we are going to be talking about rejection. So if you have not yet subscribed, please click on the subscription button, and if you're a returning subscriber, please don't forget to comment, like, and share the video if it was informative to you. So if you want to know how to overcome rejection, continue watching and you will know by the end of the video. There are several words that people use to describe rejection instead of saying it exactly the way it is, rejection. They probably would use the word declined. They will probably use the word non-acceptant or non-acceptance. They will also use the word refusal. So in a nutshell, all these three words, they represent rejection. So they basically mean that whatever that you have applied for or whatever that you did or created was not a success. It does not mean that it's the end of the world and you'll never do it again, or you must not try to do it again. But it simply says, try to look at things in a different way so that next time when you try to do it, it can be a success. So rejection, it's actually a way that will help you see that it doesn't mean you're not qualified for a certain thing, but it actually means that you need to work harder. You need to go find information so that you can betterfy whatever thing that you are doing. A lot of you associate rejection with failure and dismissal, and in which it's not the case. Rejection is often a feeling that you feel when you are not wanted. And in some cases, it's not necessarily because they don't want you, but because you don't meet certain criteria to be in a certain position or in a certain environment. So now I'm going to give you 5 tips on how I overcome rejection so that you can see and put everything together and see if it will work for you. So this is actually what I do when I am maybe rejected from maybe something that I've applied for, or maybe it's rejection in our family or whatever the case might be. So number 1, I accept the rejection. So immediately when I accept the rejection, it helps me to remember the reason why I actually applied, or the reason why I had to act in a certain way so that I get rejected. So in the midst of accepting, I understand, not because I don't have the skill for it, not that I don't have the talent for it, or not that maybe I don't qualify for it, and remind myself, why did I apply, or why did I volunteer, for a certain thing. So remembering the reason why you did something will always remind you your purpose. It will remind you your skills, your talents, and your strengths. So those are the things that people cannot take away from you. But sometimes the reason for rejection, it doesn't mean that you don't have those things, but it is because maybe it's not your time. The other thing could be maybe you're not maybe matured for the position, or maybe you're not strong enough for whatever reason. And number two will be self-introspection. So whenever I get rejected, I go back into my corner. I look at myself, you know, not only on the outer appearance of how I presented myself during that meeting or that interview, but also how I am inside in terms of the position. Am I strong enough to handle the position? How do you overcome your rejection? Comment down below on how you deal or overcome your rejection. Most important thing that will help you is to be honest with yourself in terms of being able to feel the rejection. You must not, like, you know, prevent yourself from feeling rejected. Feel it, be honest with yourself, feel it. And if it means you need to cry about it, cry about it. If you need to vent about it, vent about it. Just let it sink in and express it. So number three, the third thing that I will do is to check if I meet the criteria and align myself to it. So by saying checking if I meet the criteria is that, do I really have what it takes to be in this platform or to partake in this certain teamwork or team building? Do I know my surroundings? Do I understand what is required of me for this? And if I don't know, or if I don't have the criteria, I rather learn about that position, or rather find out, you know, so that I can be aligned and have an understanding and clear, expectations in terms of, should I cut it? What is expected of me? And so we're going to be moving to number four. So number four is asking questions and seeking advice from people who are more experienced in that field or in that situation, you know. So I mean, being rejected does not necessarily mean being rejected from a job, or rejected from like an interview or friendships. People can reject people just because, you know, rejection is a feeling. So yes, I seek advice and I ask questions if I have to, if relevant, so that I can have a more understanding and a clearer vision of way forward, yeah, in the coming long run. And number five will be practicing to enhance my skill, my talent, and yeah, and making it better. And you know, like they say, practice makes perfect. So the more you practice, the more you become better at what you are doing, or in your talent, or in your skill. So it gives you more confidence to be able to do your, you know, free flow, you know, in terms of, in case you're given a platform to do maybe a presentation without even preparing for it, but because you know your work, you are going to be able to excel and to be, you know, to do it perfectly. And the last one, the bonus one, number 6, is to try again. So when you try again, you will try again expecting anything between yes and no. So which means whatever result that you will get, it will not break you, but it will actually give you the sense of confidence that, you know what, maybe it's not the right time, and maybe there's certain things that I need to, you know, do better, you know, like working on conducting yourself in a public space. Maybe you're a shy person and then you didn't get, maybe you didn't get it, you know, the position that you're looking for. Then you realize, oh, that I need to maybe put myself in a platform where I'll be able to discuss with people personally or face to face, you know what I mean, and everything like that. Maybe you need to work on your interview skills. Maybe you need to work on skills of how to articulate yourself better and have a proper integration when you explain things. Maybe you didn't explain them properly, but because now you've learned and you know how to do certain things, or how to present yourself, how to explain and put things in, you know, in a sum, that will make things better for you. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, comment down below and share it with your friends.